What's up, Timberwolves fans? We're back. Preseason game number 3, episode number 4 against Dallas Mavericks. What a win, 129-127 in overtime. We had no D'Lo today. He was out. We went into the game with a lineup of Okogie, Cat, Rubio, Beasley, and Layman. Bouncing off our last 2 preseason games, we did not look good in offense, finding the best shot selection for ourselves. Our defense wasn't tight, whether it was in the paint or off of pick and rolls. Edwards, it grew, but still made some mistakes warranted because he's a rookie. In the time between playing Memphis up until the Dallas game, were we going to be able to find the time to be able to improve on all of these things? Well, if you watched the game today, yes, we improved on a lot of things. It was great. We looked way better on both ends of the floor. Rubio's insertion into the starting lineup was a huge help. With him in the lineup, we were moving the ball, making 4 to 5 passes, finding the best possible looks on each and every possession. Our wings were all attacking the basket. You name it. Malik, Anthony, Culver, Layman, Okogie, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Cat even, Naz, Rubio. Every single person was attacking the basket, which was a huge help to open up our offense today. Points in the paint wasn't a huge issue today, but Dallas plays an offense that's heavily based on finding good open three-point looks, which they were able to do. Their pick and roll game really opened their offense up for them. As far as Timberwolves basketball today, everyone looked better. Maybe a few people were non-factors, but they weren't liabilities. So let's talk about the game. First quarter, Rubio sets up Cat on a pick and roll, finds him a great look on the post for him to be able to score. He was finding Cat in some great spots, which really helped his game. We had much better ball movement. We only had 1 turnover in the first quarter, and that definitely had to do with Rubio just distributing the ball. With our wings attacking, it opened up 3-point shots, got us to the free throw line. It was looking great. In the first quarter, we saw Okogie and Malik playing as good defense as you could on Luka, taking the responsibility to be a pest on him. We only gave up 12 points in the paint in the first quarter, but in my opinion, they were pretty easy points for them. Also, with their pick and roll that they were executing, they were getting some open looks from three-point land. That changed a little bit in the second quarter. Second quarter, we weren't attacking the rim strong. That meant we lost the ball. It got blocked, which led to them having quick and easy transition. Noah and Vanderbilt got some time in the second quarter. Noah looked great on defense, wasn't a part of the offense that much. Vanderbilt got some minutes. He looked great on defense. Didn't see anything from him on offense throughout the game. He had a huge offensive rebound, athletic stuff. Excited to see it if he gets more time in the regular season. Okogie had 2 steals on Luka back-to-back, which led to buckets for us. That was huge. Okogie's always shown he can play defense on the best all-stars in our league. Throughout our first 2 preseason games, I didn't think that because of the way he guarded Ja, but he was right back on his assignment. Rubio and Cat had a beautiful give-and-go set where Rubio started on the elbow, got a screen, and then passed it to Cat, who's at the top of the key. A nice give and go led to a wide open layup. Want to see much more of that. Don't know if we'll see that with D'Lo there, but we need D'Lo to learn these sort of things. Can't always rely on D'Lo stopping the ball and taking dribbles and getting rid of all the ball movement. But the MVP of the end of the first and the second quarter, Anthony Edwards. He attacked the basket at least 6 to 7 times in his minutes out there. He went on a hot streak of 3 for 3 from the three-point line. Ended the half with 13 points, went 4 for 8. Important thing was attacking the basket, opened everything up. Naz also got minutes in the first half. In the second quarter, he definitely looked rusty. I mean, 10 months off of basketball. His presence playing defense was eye-opening for me. We looked way better on the interior. He was able to be patient and play great help side D for everyone, which was huge to stop Dallas from getting easy buckets in the paint. The end of the first half, we were down by 9. Dallas had some great shooting. They were making all these deep threes, contested or not. Third quarter was more of the same. A lot of attacking from the wings. Rubio and Cat looked good. And then we kind of let things get out of hand. We ran a lineup of Culver, Okogie, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Naz Reid at a point in time, with the young buck, Anthony Edwards. The Dallas lead in the third quarter grew to 14 to 16 points. Dallas continued making tough shots. Their offense is just beautiful. Even when you're playing good defense on them, they're still able to find a very good look. Rondae got his first minutes of the third quarter. Again, instant energy, instant points. There's a great pick and roll set by Rondae and Rubio. Their chemistry is something to be looking forward to. It seems every time they play together, they're able to have such pretty pick and roll plays. In the fourth quarter, things were looking bad. Pat fouled out. Malik Beasley shot us back into the game, making 2 to 3 3-pointers. Noel came in. He was looking poised, and we were slowly chipping away at this lead that had grown to 18 points with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Both teams put their bench in somewhere around 7 to 6 minutes. We went on a 14-2 run with the key players being Jarrett Culver, Jalen Noel, and Naz Reid. We ended up tying the game, and with a minute to go, we had a nerve-wracking possession to take the lead where Naz butchered a dunk, Jarrett Culver butchered a layup, and Dallas actually had a chance to win the game. Thankfully, Jaden McDaniels had a huge block. As far as Jaden McDaniels, he didn't really make an impact, but because the game was tied and the game went into overtime, we got to see much more basketball from him and a couple other people. In overtime, our lineup was Jaden McDaniels, Naz Reid, Jared Vanderbilt, Jalen Noel, and Jarrett Culver. Man, that was a wordy one. This roster has so many names that start with J. Jaden, Jalen, Jared, Jaden, Jalen, Jarrett, Jaden, Jared, Jalen. That's hard. In overtime, Culver led the charge. Big three, had 3 free throws. He shot 100% in the night. That's a huge improvement for him off of last year. Noel made a few shots. So much calm and poise. Don't know whether he'll get enough minutes throughout the season, but he's earning them more and more and more. Maybe there will be a couple of situations in the regular season where we put Jalen in the end. Who knows? Jared Vanderbilt had a huge block in the closing 30 to 40 seconds of OT where we had a lead. We ended up winning the game. They missed the last basket at OT. We were able to escape the preseason with what looked like no momentum to a lot of momentum and a lot of improvement. What did we do poorly tonight? Boy, we gave up a lot of easy looks just off of the pick and roll they had going. Whether it opened up easy layups, open three-pointers, allowed them to move the ball. Yes, we looked good at it throughout the game, but not consistently. It looked pretty poor at times. Some of our decision-making attacking the basket was able to give them wide open and easy looks in transition. I liked the aggression in attacking the rim, but we can't be sloppy. Granted, tonight we looked much better, much cleaner. Everyone looked good today. Cat found rhythm, finishing the night with 20 points, shooting 8 for 14. The addition of Rubio clearly helped. I think D'Lo must take notes in the spots that Rubio was able to find Cat in. It was about finding Cat in the right post spots that let him execute. Malik Beasley had 18 points in the night, shot 50% from three-point land, also had 10 rebounds somewhere between the second quarter and the third quarter. Monday's energy was awesome. Jaden McDaniels had a good pass here or there, still goose egg. Jalen Noel on the night, 5 of 6, 13 points. Person who looked noticeably better tonight, Anthony Edwards, the Ant. Man, driving to the lane hard, getting to the line for free throws, shooting the ball well early on. He went 3 for 3, but then he went on a terrible stint of like 0 for 5, 0 for 6. He definitely felt himself putting up some heat check moments. Also had some great passes in the third and fourth quarter, distributing the ball. He looked much better. Effort and aggression was something I am very excited to see in the regular season upcoming. As far as our preseason review, we showed that with 2 terrible looking games, we were able to clean it all up. We were able to learn some things from Jalen, Rondé, Culver, Layman. Culver being able to shoot is a complete game changer from last year when it was just a massive liability. Saunders has a huge task ahead of him on the defensive end. Cat clearly needs some coaching in that interior paint. That is something that is alarming to me. His growth on the defensive end has minimally changed from when he first came into the league. This is something he's really going to have to improve on. We cannot have easy buckets in the paint. No longer. Now that preseason's over, NBA season is finally underway. Our next game is against the Detroit Pistons on the 23rd, less than a week away. We play a fairly new squad union of D. Rose, Blake Griffin, Killian Hayes, hopefully. Really seeing whether we can carry over the intensity and aggression we showed on offense into the first regular season game between everyone on the wings. Still looking to see whether Cat and D'Lo can figure out their chemistry. Starting lineup is not going to be a surprise, is what Saunders has been showing us. Okogie, Malik, Layman, Cat, D'Lo. Bench, I'm curious to see the rotation. I know Rubio and Culver are probably sure things. Between the time he's going to give Naz, Juancho, Anthony Edwards, Ed Davis, I don't know. Should be interesting to see. We'll find out. My opinion, I want to see Anthony Edwards, Culver, Rubio, and Naz. And if we need Juancho, throw him in there for some size. We just signed Jordan McLaughlin. Don't really see a lot of space for him to get minutes unless somebody gets hurt. But I love Jordan McLaughlin. He proved it. Glad he was able to get a spot with us. NBA season is here. We got our first games on the 22nd, and then we play on the 23rd. Could not be more excited. On this day in Wolves history, December 17th, 1998 season, we played the Philadelphia 76ers and won 94-90. Off of a leading scoring performance by Tom Gugliotta, 30.7 rebounds. Stephon Marbury put up 14 points, 14 assists. Big Ticket had 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. On the Sixers, Allen Iverson put up 20 points and 6 assists. We were able to scrape away that win. Looking forward to the season. It's a playoff or bust season. We should be able to go above 500. Let's go, Wolves. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I will be coming with much more Timberwolves content. Looking forward to the regular season. This is HaTim. Go Wolves.